Hi, Cassandra. Now, this is just an update on what's been happening so far regarding your tarot courses. You've now just coming to the end of teaching your second and third course, plus you're doing a one-to-one as well. But how are you finding them?
Well, I'm learning so much, and I always do each time I'm in a situation where I'm teaching a skill. And because I'm working with groups of people, everyone's got their own personal ideas and opinions about things. And it's amazing where these conversations can go. Um, so, on the whole, yes, I really enjoy it. Um, and we've had the reason I've ended up doing so many this year is because we found that um, people from overseas, which I hadn't thought about actually, live in different time zones. So we had to have one group of people for the UK and another group of people for, say, the USA and other countries. Um, so they're just coming to their end now. We just got the final lesson. They've gone through the whole tarot pack, which is an achievement in itself, all 78 cards, and we've discussed them in depth. And this last lesson is purely about bringing it all together. So I give handy hints, if you like, about how to do a reading, how to, which is most important in my opinion, and often missed out on many courses, how to protect yourself before you do a reading, how, once I say to conduct it, different ideas of how you can do different spreads, and then just at the end, we're going to go through um, reading about 3 cards each. And there was a delightful moment in the first group where someone was having a go at just using 3 cards like past, present, future in its most simple form. And she looked at the cards and she went, "Oh, I think I know what this is," and then proceeded to go through the different stages about what it was. And then she paused for a moment and then she went, "Oh, I think I've just given my first reading." And I went, "Yeah," and it's that straightforward. I think most people get so nervous about it that they think they can't do it, and actually it's far more straightforward and simple as you more than you fear it is. Um, and hopefully by the end of it, people will be in a much better space about the cards than they were when they began.
Yeah, so you've watched them all grow in confidence with it, which is good.
Yes, it is
Yes.
good because obviously in the early stages you've got a group of disparate people who've never met before often, um, and you're working with people that you don't know, so it takes a while to kind of bond, especially online as well. But over the weeks that happens, and we fit into a nice little routine about how we approach the cards, and we usually end up having a laugh as well as I can be a bit of a disciplinarian sometimes because I do make them do an exercise before each session. But you'll find that out if you also choose to join the course.
Yeah, because you've got your next one is starting in July, isn't it?
Yes,
Yes.
that's not very long, is it?
No, only a few weeks.
Yes. Okay, that'd be nice.
Right, okay then. So we'll do another update later on.
Yes, I have had good feedback from the first group,
Yeah.
and I'm really proud to say that one person who really didn't know how to read tarot before, is now doing her own tarot sessions, which I think is absolutely great. And I'm well pleased with that, and incidentally, so is she.
Yeah, yeah. And there was one lady who was experienced, I remember as well.
Yes,
And
yes.
it's like added to her service, as it were, you know, given her extra information that she can now use.
Indeed, and I learnt a lot from her as well, because she
Yeah.
had over 30 years experience. So I was able to pick her brains nicely as well, which I
Yeah.
love doing.
Lovely. Right. Thank you, Cassandra.
Oh, you're very welcome.
See you again.
Okay, bye.